A young boy pulled the fire alarm, and when firefighters arrived, they didn't find a fire but instead discovered a young girl in labor. Moments earlier, the firefighters had responded to a fire alarm at a school. Upon arrival, the principal intercepted them, explaining it was likely a false alarm. He mentioned that troublemaking kids often did this to skip class. Understanding the situation, the firefighters sent a team to turn off the alarm. Meanwhile, firefighter Blake noticed his son nearby. As soon as their eyes met, the boy bolted. Blake chased after him and grabbed his hand, which was covered in blue dye, proof he was the one who had pulled the alarm. Following his son's footsteps, Blake stumbled upon a young girl who was clearly in labor. The firefighters were stunned. The girl begged them not to tell anyone, especially her mother. The firefighters conducted a quick assessment, confirming that her condition was stable for now. Since she insisted they keep it a secret, Blake suggested at least notifying a teacher or the principal.
Her mom is the principal.
The girl explained her situation. Her mother, the school principal, was so focused on other children that she barely paid attention to her. The only time her mom noticed her was when her grades were bad. Her pregnancy had gone unnoticed for 10 months, a heartbreaking testament to her mother's neglect. As they were discussing options, the girl suddenly screamed in pain. Labor had begun, and there wasn't enough time to get her to the hospital. The firefighters had no choice but to deliver the baby right there. To encourage the frightened girl, they sang nursery rhymes to calm her. After a final, powerful scream, the baby was born, but it was silent, motionless. A heavy sadness fell over the room. The firefighters quickly tore open the amniotic sac and used a straw to suction fluid from the baby's airways. Then, with bated breath, they performed CPR, praying for a sign of life.
Come on.
Finally, the baby let out a loud, healthy cry, a sound so beautiful it brought tears to their eyes. At that moment, the girl's mother, the principal, arrived. Instead of scolding her daughter, she asked gently, "Does it hurt?" For the first time, it seemed she realized how deeply she had failed her child.